Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse where Kris is on mute. I was on mute. Kris is back. Yay!
Not on mute.
You were.
No, I wasn't.
It had the little microphone with the line through it. That's mute.
It lied. It was a deception, a mirage.
That explains it. Yes, I am tired.
Tell me why did I get anti-proton damage Endeavor by shooting disruptors?
Oh, what am I saying? Was it in space? You've got something, a trait, a console or something that does AP damage on the side.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I know. A lot of times I'm going through it and it's like, way over there in the tooltip on the side, it says something.
Are you using target-rich environment?
Nope. Not on that ship. I'm confused.
Pets? Do any of your pets do it?
I don't have pets on that ship. It's
Okay.
all
Well, without going through your build, there's something in there that's doing it. Good morning, Lexers. Hey, Lexers, the lithium doesn't start till Thursday. Tomorrow. Or Friday? Hang on a second. Did it say Friday? Event, blah, 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 overview, blah, blah, blah. It starts on Friday at 11. So, yeah, I went off to start doing some dilithium this weekend. It's like, no dilithium boost this weekend. Well, not until this weekend.
Did they nerf the KDF recruit Endeavor boost?
Not that I'm aware of. What's it doing? I mean, sure.
I'm used to be able to do one Endeavor a day. Now it's every second day.
That's weird. No, I don't think they ever mentioned that one.
Oh, they do many changes that they don't ever mention. I love when they have patch notes, but they actually patch a lot more than they say.
Yeah.
That's very helpful.
Just checking real quick here. I don't remember seeing it in the patch notes for yesterday, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen before. Blah, 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 blah. Rewards. Looks like the last official change was in 2023. Let's see. I'm not seeing it documenting that there's been a change. This is on the... Is it on the TFOs?
I don't know. I've just noticed that I used to be able to get one Endeavor a day. Now it's 2 days.
No. There's nothing in the documents about that at all. In fact, they're trying to make Endeavors better, not worse.
I managed to roll it over by like 20 or 25 points, so it wasn't that much, but still it's annoying enough.
If they changed it,
the amount we need to get.
If they changed Endeavors, that wouldn't have been unique to the Klingon thing. It's just been for any Endeavor.
The Klingon thing is what put me over, so I could do one Endeavor a day. And
no. Oh, okay, so... I wonder if there was a boost for the Klingons then that made that happen, because you shouldn't be able to get an Endeavor a day. It should be like an Endeavor every day and a third, roughly. And I think that's always what it's been, because I can't get an Endeavor a day.
Some days I can get 2, but it depends on where I end up at the percentage when I done the previous one.
Yeah, in theory it shouldn't be one a day. Of course, do we ever have the documentation here? Let's see. It is respectively 8,500. God, I'm doing this. My glasses are horrible. 8,500, 3,200, and 9,000. If I'm reading that right. Or sorry, 850, 3,200, and 9,000. And every one is slightly more than that. That's 12, 13. It's 20,000 for each perk point. And on every endeavor, it's around 13,000. So unless there's some kind of boost going on, it should take you about a day and a half. But Universal's definitely increased that.
That's not by a lot. What is the most you get out of a Universal is 500?
No, for XP, for endeavors, no.
Yeah. Endeavor XP for Universal is 500, as I remember it, but I haven't checked in a long time. That's why there is so many Universal. I just flat out skips because
I just skip them because they're pain.
Yeah, the amount of endeavor progression is not worth it.
Let's see. Just give me something on Universals, guys. Let's see. Okay, if a player takes place in the Klingon recruitment event and completes certain tasks for each said character, they can earn up to 10% bonus XP. But that's not...
Yeah, there's the nerf. It used to be 15%.
Right. Completing the first 10 perk points of the endeavor are worth approximately 2 times more because of account-wide bonuses, blah, blah, blah. In theory, using a new Klingon recruit every 17 days to complete endeavors would net 40 more perk points per year than a regular character, and 20% more than a regular character with, on an account with 10% Klingon, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Universal is only 400. You are correct.
400. It's
400.
even less.
Well, this is old. This is old.
Okay.
So it could have changed, but I'm going back to the original notations about this. Let's see if there's an update in here. This does not have a date at all. Well, heck, then I don't mind skipping my Universals when they're awful. For 400 before the multiplier, 500-ish after. Thank you, Lexers. Well, I want more than that for my Universals, because some of them are a pain in the butt. Welcome back, Mr. Dave. Let's see, speaking of, what is coming up? It's Wednesday, right? And it is, Gonker Battle Zone. I'm not spending that much time on it for 500 points. Or 400 points.
No, come on, it's just target practice.
I mean, it's not
you don't
just...
want to target practice?
It's not ships. It's cruisers, battleships, and dreadnoughts in the Gonker Battle Zone. Unless we team up to do it tonight, I'm not...
The annoying part.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that one. Weekend is Crystalline Entity, though, so that's pretty good.
Anyone know which impulse engines gives blue trails?
No, I do not know that.
Aegis impulse engine gives blue trails. Or blue, whitish trails.
Blue.
That's craftable, because I don't have those.
Which ones are they?
Aegis.
Oh, those are...
craftable.
They are only craftable. You have to have somebody craft them for you. Somebody might have them on the exchange. I've got a tune who can craft them, if you want me to build them for you.
How do I specifically craft the Aegis one?
Yeah, I have a tune who can build them.
How do I choose that it's going to be that one?
Well, when you go into your R&D...
Yeah? Just special projects, or just...
No, it should be under... dang. Yeah, brain, work. Come on, brain. Why is my brain just not working today? There we go. R&D, that's under... Is it under engineering? Yeah, it's under engineering.
Engines are under engineering, yeah.
Yeah, it's the very first one. It's not like there's any options. There's not a chance you're going to get something else on it.
No, but how do you determine it's the Aegis? Because I just
Because
have
it says
normal.
Aegis. It's the very first one under engineering.
Doesn't say that for me. Guess I didn't reach that level yet. I don't know. Does it become available at certain stage?
I don't think so. I mean, are you at level 15? You have to be at level 15 to craft it, so. Are you level 15?
Above that, I'm level 65.
No, for crafting.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's probably why.
You need. Wait, you don't need 15 to craft the Aegis set?
You have
I
to be
think you
level.
unlock-
You have to be 15 to craft the Aegis, or the Aegis, however you pronounce
What?
it. Yeah. Oh, it's always been that way.
I thought that one unlocked at 5.
No, never the Aegis. Those are 15s. Plus, you have to have.
But it's not a good set.
It
Yeah,
was.
that's the funny thing.
It was the
I mean,
only set.
It was an amazing set back in the day.
It was
yeah, but
the
that was
only
the only
set.
thing that was there. It was
Oh,
no
no, it wasn't the
alternatives, but it
only
still-
set, but. Good morning, Mr.
still
Dave.
wasn't anything great.
Do you want me to build them for you? I can.
I mean, I'm just level 8 because I just don't do a
Hang
lot of
on.
engineering stuff.
Let me jump over to that tune. I think I've got the guy to do it too, since you.
I just need the visual, honestly.
Well, unfortunately, that means building them. Give me a sec here.
But the good thing about it, it's cheap. You get each piece for around 4 million.
So I think there's like exchange.
Yeah, so just go to
See?
its exchange and type Aegis, and all the pieces should be there.
Otherwise, I can build them. It's a 20-hour
It's even
build.
cheaper. 1,500,000 for the basic Aegis Hyper Impulse
Oh.
engine.
That's cheap, buy it.
Get it?
You want That's the cheapest I've ever seen, so go
Yeah.
Because it just ain't what it was.
but the
Down to them
visuals,
all.
Well,
it's those visuals I were using on my Durgat.
It should be good for my purposes. I mean, the graphic on the Impulse engine with the skin I'm using on my ship is blue, but the Impulse trail is red, so it kind of annoys me. Oh, there's this one. It looks like a chain following me or something like it. It's not the worst. And it looks like I have a ribbon, 2 ribbons following me. But I guess it matches the Impulse engine look. Thinking it's a different visual than it actually is. It's not terrible though. Yeah, because I don't have good alternatives. So I think I'll use the Aegis. Again, it's not that it's an expensive purchase, so anyway.
Speaking of good
Just also-
visuals, I
Craftable.
went to see Serenity last night in the theater.
Yeah, you said, how was it?
It was amazing.
I mean,
The-
you saw it before.
I had forgotten that it could be that good for a space western. It's just a distinctly different flavor. The visuals are different from, your Star Trek, Star Wars stuff.
One thing I find annoying is that space western is such a rarity.
And if you get the chance to rewatch Serenity, do watch it. It's just so well done. And because they do the setup, if you haven't seen the series, you can still pretty much appreciate it. Yes, I did see your
Yeah.
Cage DM, Satalia. Thank you very much for doing that to me.
I've seen it.
But dang, what a
That
good
right,
movie. And what good acting.
2004 or 5? Because it was roughly after the...
Yeah, I think it was 2005. I think this
Wow.
was a 20th anniversary showing.
Yeah, 2005 then, yeah.
They're all so young, though. Oh my gosh.
Wait, they had... Wow, the casting. Those are... Some of those people are big names right now.
Yeah.
Jewel State, Morena Baccarin, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion, obviously, but like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Look up the casting.
Yep.
Has anyone seen the show Dead Like Me?
Did like me.
Oh, wow.
I think I have.
Jewel State has a really awesome guest appearance in that
Oh.
show.
Boy, I didn't even realize that.
She was even on Stargate. I think she was a main
She-
cast for a bit.
She usually plays the most innocent and cutesy-looking person ever, but not in Dead Like Me.
Oh, is she actually a meanie? Like
Yeah,
from the get-go? Or is
proper, it's like she blows your mind off.
Ooh, that goes back a ways. That's 2003.
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, 2003 was 5 years ago.
What?
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
like I don't know. Since 2020, I don't think the passage of time is actually a thing anymore. I don't feel that like 2000 was 25 years ago. Like that doesn't compute for my brain.
Yeah, I know.
I
So,
still can't believe
I grew up in the
that, like,
70s, and I'm like, that was just the other day, a couple of years ago. It wasn't.
To me, 80s was like, oh, that's 20 years ago. It's like, nah, that's more like 40. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, my brain is like, that does not compute. Yeah, wrong data. And it's like, no, the calendar says it's 2025. It's terrible, terrifying, absolutely awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it was inspired by the Piers Anthony novel on a Pale Horse, which is a great book, by the way, if you haven't read it.
So, guess who peed all over the beanbag yesterday?
Not me.
You?
Not me. Not me this time. It was not me. I had nothing to do with it this time.
Okay. That was who didn't.
Ah.
Who answered who didn't. Thank goodness it's an old beanbag that I didn't even wish to keep.
Oh, Satalia, the leaf in the wind scene was devastating. I knew it was coming. I was on the edge of the chair just going, no, maybe it's not going to happen this time. Oh.
The fact that you know the outcome, but you're still hoping for a different one.
Yeah, because it's so sad. Yes, Inigo Montoya was in Dead Like Me. And yes, Jane is definitely not a girl. I love Jane. Great character. Actually, all good characters. Back when Joss Whedon used to write really good characters and really different stuff.
Didn't the series and Serenity kind of elevate Nathan Fillion's career? Isn't that where
Well, he didn't really have a
started?
career that early on. I mean, he was young. I mean, you can tell that he was young, but it kind of gave him the kickoff that he needed for a
Yeah,
career.
that was the thing that kicked him off.
Yeah.
Like more
Absolutely.
bigger awareness and out there, and started getting better rules and more contracts out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he had like 2 big series after that, maybe 3. He had
I think so, yeah.
he had Castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Castle. He had The Rookie.
Recruit. Yeah, Recruit the Rookie.
Yeah, and was there 4th series in there? He did Buffy in the 90s. Ooh, well, that would explain how he knows Joss Whedon then. That makes a lot of
Oh,
sense.
didn't Pedro Pascal do Buffy as well?
Is he old enough to have done Bucky?
Who? Pedro Pascal?
Yeah.
He's 50, of course he's old enough.
I hate to tell you this, that's not that old.
Well, he
He was...
already like kicking off his career.
Yes, he was
It was-
Pedro Balmaceda was his name as an actor.
Yeah.
And he played the role of Edward.
He looked like such a
He was
boy.
so young. Oh my God, he's like a baby.
He looks like a baby, I know. Like compared
my
to what we know
God.
his face for it, like he looks like a baby here. You know. That was around the. I didn't even realize I watched this when it was running on the telly, and honestly, just completely passed by my brain that I've seen him.
Let's see.
I honestly don't remember that much of Buffy. I don't know. There are certain series I watched only once.
No, I
and
was-
They flushed out of my brain. I just remember the general idea. If someone started talking about episodes, it's like, what? Eh? I don't remember.
When it came out, I was at
Same
the
thing
age
goes for
where I was
Sabrina.
working full time and just I knew it was on, just never did it.
I used
What?
to watch Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
You know, the series with the talking cat Salem with that was a puppet most of the time. And I remembered almost nothing from it except for two aunts constantly pestering each other and the cat. And I don't remember a single line or a single thing. And they used to rerun it all the time. Just simply, I don't know, just went by my head. I mean, it was a funny show. It wasn't very accurate to the comic.
Forgotten that Nathan Fillion was in Deadpool.
Yeah.
He played Headpool. Or the voice of Headpool. Well, since...
doing something in Marvel now?
Pardon?
Is he doing something with Marvel or DC, was it? I don't know.
I don't think so. I didn't see that in there.
Nathan Fillion.
Yes, Italia was where that Joss Whedon did Buffy. That's where Joss Whedon got his kickoff.
He wasn't the Superman.
Satalia says
This
he was
one,
in
Guy
it.
Ritchie.
He was in
was in
Superman,
it.
but I don't know which one.
The new one, the Guy Ritchie. Sorry, not the Guy Ritchie. What am I talking about? James Gunn. Superman, the one that
He
has
played
his
Guy
life back
Gardner.
afterward. Yeah. Has wanted his life back. He's 2 hours back. Seeing this
Yeah.
one.
Mr.
I just
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Dave, you can certainly afford to buy out the Moopsy, and it's definitely fun to have him. Just let me know if you're doing it. But I bought it out on this account because it was fun.
I'm sorry, but his hairdo in that Superman Nathan Fillion one is just like he looks like.
I will say there's nothing on the previews that looked worth going back to the theater for, so they're doing the
I don't
Five
get
Nights
that.
at-
I don't.
they're doing Five Nights at Freddy's 2. They're going to do a party for it, so we're going to go do that one.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to see it. Probably not in the theater though. But yeah, I like the first one. I don't know anything about the games outside of like the general idea, but I love the series. Sorry, the film. It was
Yeah,
really
but
fun.
the boys said it was fun. You said something about the theater. It was $9 for the ticket to the movie last night. $9. That was it. I mean, and if you went to the 6 o'clock show, you got a free Serenity beer glass, and a not dirt cheap piece of
Aw,
garbage one.
that's cool.
Ooh, the Maki Raider ship, if you can get it, Mr. Dave, you should get it because it does have the amazing plasma storm, which is definitely helpful. But yeah, $9 for a theater ticket, and there's no tax on that. I bought them online, so I paid $1 for a service charge because I didn't want to miss the event. It was interesting, though. They completely sold out the theater for the 6 o'clock show, and it was probably only 1/3 filled. Small theater, like 100 seats. And I think it's because we had a horrible storm starting about 5 o'clock, and it's normally a 15-20 minute drive there, and it was over an hour. It was a long drive. Let's see, what have we got here? Oh, cool but nice today. More rain on Friday. Oh, joy.
Yum.
Well, we need the rain, so I'm not going to complain, but it's kind of nice. Give it a day to soak in, then a couple more days.
Can you believe it? I have sun today, and it's the coldest day of the
Ooh.
week.
Let's see. Satalia has Undine ships in the battle zone. Have fun with that. Destroy Herald ships, Herc frigates, and she needs to do Swarm. Well, the Herc frigates
got
and
Undine
Swarm
ships
will
in the
go
battle.
together, so we can put that all up in there.
Got Undine ships in the battle zone. How dare disregarding it?
No.
Oh,
no,
that sounds
no,
like
no.
you're in pain.
Yeah, no.
Oh. I
Would
tried to
anyone
do-
like to join us? We're going to hit Swarm first. I sent Taz, Kris, and Satalia invitations to do Swarm. Mr.
Just
Dave,
skip it because I've already done it, and
You've-
I would like to go to the battle zone.
well, go to the battle zone then.
Hmm.
Anybody else? We got room for 2 more people if anyone wants to join in.
Okay, that skin does not look half bad.
Interestingly, they had an advertisement for the concert in March. They're doing The Empire Strikes Back with the live orchestra. And they were advertising it at the theater. And they're doing 3 performances, too. And the boys are like, oh, that's great, we could go. Well, it's on Sunday. Oh, we can't go because we have to work. Or I could take the day off. And I reminded them, we're going to the Square Enix concert the Sunday before, and you're taking the day off for that. Oh.
A Square Enix for...
They're doing a concert of the music from... Is it from Final Fantasy?
I think so, because that's their IP. That's the biggest IP with
Yeah.
music concerts.
Yeah, they've done several of them. Let's see. It's called Distant Worlds. It's a touring thing. And Square Enix did a custom video to go with it. Let's see, where is it? March 28th. And the week before is going to be the other one. Oh, and they've got a VIP meet and greet. I didn't spend the money on that one. That's not going to happen. But yes, it's called Distant Worlds, and it's a traveling performance, but the orchestra doesn't travel, just the vocalist and the director and the computer software. Those all travel together. Totally get that, Mr. Dave. Okay, I'm going to cue us up here for a little Svarm. Oh, there we go. Wee woo.
We were.
Lexer says Square Enix used to do great SNES games in the 90s. I used to do great things in the 90s, but that was a long time ago. Theory is we're going to have a show tonight. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to put money on we'll have a show tonight. Oh, I have to destroy 1 dreadnought. Ooh.
I don't know if you make it.
Well, there is 1 dreadnought in here.
There's also 1 Taz in there.
Yes, there is. So that'll work. Just
Oh, wait.
you share the.
You've got shared kills.
Yeah, we got shared kills, so I'm not worried about that. As long as somebody gets it, I'm fine.
You know, just because you're in the same map with a dreadnought and there's a Taz in the equation, if it wasn't a shared kill, it wouldn't.
As long as I get a little damage in to make sure I'm not getting an AFK penalty, we're good. And that just leaves me with 6 captains and 6 captains on the ground, which isn't a big deal.
Oh look, I'm retarded. I have ships to destroy in Battle Zone, but I actually in the Dyson and Dean Battle Zone. Where did I go to the Gonkrab? Warning: a logic not detected.
You can't even do my comment of it's way too early in the morning. I woke up at 4:30 and thinking I could go back to bed, and the dogs are like, "Oh, we could go out and pee." Okay, we can go out and pee. All right. I did finish somewhat enclosing the back porch, so there is now a somewhat weatherproofed area for the dogs to be able to go out when it's really snowy, wet, nasty. We will see if that actually works, or if it's just a theory of mine. There's
Interesting.
1 more to go. It's way over there. Somebody over there, go get that one. I'll stay here and look pretty.
That's a nice ship you got there, Satalia.
Satalia makes beautiful ships.
It's
Oh,
very
wow, aren't you dropping
seldom
frames?
you see that one.
Somebody going to go get that last ship over there, or that last station over there?
Station?
Yeah, there's one that has the Jem'Hadar ship. One hasn't powered up, and it's over by you guys.
Dropping frames there, Mom?
Pardon?
You dropping frames there?
No. I'm just not coherent.
No, I just meant that it was very, very pixelated.
Oh, no, I've got
That's
0
what made me
dropped
think
frames,
that.
and my numbers are really solid this morning.
I'll blame Twitch.
There is that, yes.
I mean, it's the easiest thing, right?
Well, it's easy to blame Twitch. It's all Twitch's
And
fault.
free. That's the only thing you can do with Twitch for free. Blame them. I don't know if you've seen what I sent you, but it cracked me up totally.
No, it's not the squirrels this time, Lexers. I took the dogs out
What?
yesterday in the rain because they were just going, we have to go out, Mom. Fine, I will take you out for a walk. And the squirrels were out, and the dogs were just insane. But, Mom, there's squirrels here. We must get squirrels. No, let's just take a really short walk. We can deal with squirrels later.
Squirrels must be destroyed.
Yeah, really.
The squirrels must be obliterated.
Don't mess with the squirrels.
Well, since I didn't pick up all the leaves in the backyard, you can hear the dogs. They cannot sneak up on the squirrels. It's just crunchy, 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 crunchy. The squirrels are like, oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. You're stupid dogs thinking you can get ahead of us.
Love when clients ask us a question about outdated, unsupported versions of software.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure I'm gonna give you help, considering you're asking about a version that is so ancient that we don't even have any documentation for it anymore.
Ooh. That goes back a ways.
Mind you, the company exists for 25 years. That's not, but just the fundamental changes in the softwares and the initial versions are going so far that, you know, the old ways of doing things are just not applicable anymore. And since we don't support all the ancient versions, we just no longer keep the documentation for them. If you find someone online who knows, they might help you, but don't guarantee it's gonna work. So getting a question like that, it's just like, haha, joke's on you. We don't know. I mean, honestly, we don't even have people that go that far back. Because when back in 2022, in December, we had the one and the only layoff season, and they got rid of the most seasoned people because they got the highest wages, so they had to split it up. Because God forbid you actually let go people that are redundant, like managers. I mean, people that don't do anything useful. And they just decided to remove everyone else that was useful and knew the thing like the back of their hand.
Yep,
So
yep.
you don't have anyone who remembers the software going that far back. In my opinion, great idea, strategically.
I worked for a company once that had this really strange policy of, during times when it was really, really rough, the people you don't lay off are at the bottom of the chain because they actually do all the work. I'm like, that's a unique concept. Yep, you pay them first because we need to make sure things get done.
Okay, how does that work for them in general? Like, what?
Well, they just prioritized. If we have to lay off people, we're going to start with the upper level. VP went first. Because I figured the president could absorb some of those tasks.
I mean, duh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how layoffs should happen.
Well, that's how they happened.
In my opinion, when a company makes bad decisions, it isn't the people who usually get laid off. It's the people who control them, the people that tell them what to do, when to do it.
Well, honestly, if they'd been really smart, they would have laid off the president because he was the one who made the worst decisions of all. But his contract was set up in such a way that they'd still have to pay him even if they laid him off, which meant it didn't save any money.
I'm pretty sure some decisions are like, hey guys, let's see how quickly we can crash this company.
Well, the company still exists.
There are
That's
people
the
being
only-
put in Your main
only way
company.
makes sense.
Well, actually, that's true sometimes. You know, can
Sometimes
crash
it's
the
good that they
company
bring
and
on a CEO that lowers the value of the
Yep.
company, so it's easier to be bought out.
Yep.
So that's not unheard of, to be honest.
Oh no, it's absolutely heard of.
Grossly so, but no. Capitalism is at the final terminal stages of eating its own tail before it starts devouring itself. So let's keep doing stupid decisions. I love it. Like the other day, I read that one of the Ubisoft heads, decided like, oh no, we're not getting enough revenue from our AAA games, and like maybe the traditional system of selling a full game is a wrong one. And I'm like, how did you get to that conclusion? Just stop making crappy games.
Yeah, yeah, no, just
The reason why, like, the Ubisoft is like excels with that kind of approach where they constantly come up with a ridiculous, made-up, pulled out of someone's butt idea that is completely ridiculous to why they're not doing great. And I'm like, have you considered actually making good games again? Like, is that
that
simple?
would be the number one way.
They have so much stink attached to them right now,
Yep.
and they
Oh my
haven't
god.
even fully embraced. They haven't even fully embraced AI stuff yet, and
Yep.
they've already made such stupid decisions, such stupid calls about many of their games that really just trigger people. Like, let's say their flagship franchises that used to like be the guaranteed success and guaranteed payoffs, right? That they always sell because they are so high profile. Um, like the latest Assassin's Creed one, everyone is bashing it for being absolutely boring. Like it's just outside of like some sort of controversy around the culture that they were trying to represent historically, which is
Good.
feudal Japan of 1500s. They just basically made the most boring game, and it's just like you fall asleep because it's like mundane, stupid fetch quests that just bore you to
Yeah.
death. You've seen this a million times already.
Let me
Like they
interrupt for a
build this
second. Good
big
morning, Cliff.
yellow. I don't really get those people. It's like they come up with every justification but the actual reason why. And it's not like the community isn't vocal about it. Like, hello, can you make a good game again, please? Can you experiment? Not be just only just cutting off coupons from already succeeded ones. Like, no, we must think about the future. The games will no longer be owned. Like, yeah, well, they
Yeah.
will be pirated. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
So, Pi does a Twitch stream where he plays different games. So he was playing an Agatha Christie murder mystery. Fun
I heard about that.
in and of itself, no problems there. But they had made the game so annoyingly complex to solve the puzzles that he was getting frustrated, and it has nothing to do with the actual story itself.
So they're just puzzles for the puzzle's sake, but they don't
Yeah.
really have anything for the story.
Well, in the original
understand.
book, you did not have to break open the safe to find out what was inside of it. The whole fun of the entire mystery, and it's a complex mystery, is to talk to people, to observe things, but very little of it was hidden.
Those little details, yeah.
Oh, Hill says, excuse me, but its name is Ubisoft. It sounds like what they sold you, exactly what you should be expecting, buying disappointment.
I mean, I remember the times where they used to really deliver. Like their Prince of Persia: Sands of Time trilogy was something I grew up with, and it was amazing. And I really just appreciated how much it worked on one's imagination. It delivered brave stories that they weren't like you wouldn't expect maybe always the outcome or how things will unfold, but now it's like, oh, let's make just yet another Ubisoft game where you get what you expect most of the time.
Hang on one
Just
second, I'm going to
boring
switch
games
accounts and the
with
mic's a little quiet.
Trying to figure out what kind of junk food I want for breakfast today.
Oh, I have
No
a
junk food, then get a valid junk. Right.
I have an entire turkey out in my garage being brined right now, and I'm going to start roasting that around 2 o'clock, so I'm going to have turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy for my dinner tonight. Well, late lunch today.
That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Turkeys are dirt cheap right now because, it's turkey season. And I thought, my son is going to cook Thanksgiving dinner, and I love my son dearly, but he does not believe in brining turkeys. I believe in brining turkeys.
You actually have to translate that for me.
Brining something would be you make a solution of water, herbs, spices, salt, and sugar, and you soak.
Yep. Turkey needs that because that's the driest meat on the beeping planet.
Yeah, and so brining it allows it to infuse with moisture, salt, a little bit of sugar. And I use, for my brining, vegetable stock, water, peppercorns, allspice berries whole, a couple of slices of ginger, brown sugar, and kosher salt.
Yeah, definitely sounds like something you need to do because, like, turkey at the outside can be so dry.
Yeah, it can be.
Oh, no.
And mine gets...
One of the reasons I rarely eat turkey at all, even
it's
like...
because it's super dry, yeah.
Something like line of work.
The problem is, smallest turkey I could find was 12 pounds. I'm one person. So
Hello, I can come visit.
come on over. And I don't like to buy a turkey breast alone because that's super dry. If he doesn't brine the turkey, are you sure he's your son? Yes, I know he's my son. I was there. But
he's allowed to make mistakes.
Of course you will.
But once I found out about how good a brine turkey can be versus a non-brine turkey, and there's companies here that make turkeys and they inject the meat with, a butter, water, salt solution, in essence, brining it ahead of time, but it's not the same. So just give me a generic turkey and, 3 days to thawt, 4 days to thaw, a day to brine it. The thing is, though, it's in the 40s today, or was in the 40s yesterday, but prior to that, it had been in the 50s and 60s, and trying to keep it cold and brined. Normally, at this time of the year, that's not an issue, but now I'm a couple hundred miles further south, and it is an issue. So I bought a cooler that's just big enough, and then froze almost all of the water. Put in the turkey once it had thawed, and the brining solution cooled down, and then just dumped in tons of frozen brining solution to slowly melt. Gravy does the trick. Yes, it does, Cliff, but we get back to that issue of I'm one person. That's a lot of gravy for one person. And admittedly, my gravy's really good. I'm glad you said that because I don't have any turkey stock to make it. Temp dropped dramatically in the last couple of days. It was cold and rainy and wet yesterday. It was get out the parka weather. And today it's back in the 50s, or will be back in the 50s. But I don't care. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to walk the dogs, and then I'm going to put the turkey in the oven. Let's see. On this account, I have a Borg TFO, I have Terran ships, and I have Tetrion damage in space. Let's see if I have any Tetrion weapons on this one. I don't think I do.
Tetrion in space too.
How much do I have? Oh, I have 50,000. We can put those on there.
Yeah, I got the same.
Okay. Let me send out some party invites here. Taz, did you leave the game? No, there you are. You're way up at the top. But you're doing something else. Taz,
I'm in party with Talia.
yes, but not with me.
Hmm.
Because I had to switch tunes to go see what I had on this account.
Yep. Accept.
Let's see who else is out there. I'm gonna invite Cliff. Maybe he's interested in partying. Satelli needs 10 Herald chips. Well, let's see. I have a Borg TFO, and we got time to do something Heraldy and something.
I'm trying new kebab today.
Pardon?
I'm trying a new kebab today.
Oh, what are you trying?
A new kebab?
Oh.
Is there any difference to them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've got beef and chicken and lamb kebabs here, depending on where you go.
Oh, that's when I turn around into the door and walk out. Don't give me options when I'm
Oh,
set for
okay.
one thing.
Okay. Well, the traditional one that almost everybody here has a beef kebab. The lamb kebabs are actually better, but there's fewer places that sell them.
Yeah. I'm
And
getting a beef kebab.
and the new place has a chicken kebab that is really tasty. The spicing is just fantastic on it. All right, let's do the Herald one first. Do we have a Herald preference?
Yeah,
I'd say Shattered Peace, but it didn't count last time, so I'm not going to do that. We have Gateway, Corfez, and
Well,
Herald
it
Sphere.
doesn't count when you don't get heralds.
Yeah, I know,
As
but if
long
you're
as-
going to put it in the Herald one, give me Heralds.
As long as we stay away from the gateway, it's
Oh, I guess that leaves us with Herald Sphere. Here we go. We are queued for Herald Sphere. Weeboo!
Wee-woo!
Sleep well, Mr. Dave!
Lucky bastard that would love to be in bed right now.
Terran ships in the battle zone. How many do I have? 30. Ugh. Do I really want to do Terran
I
ships in the
can't
battle zone?
stay in the bed.
I,
I'll always be like, I wanna play, I wanna do something. Laying here doing nothing, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing!
yeah, if I'm lying in bed after, like 5 o'clock, it's because I'm really sick. And even then, I still have to get up and let the dogs out.
Yeah.
The good thing is, I do
don't
have
envy.
I have a door from my bedroom to the backyard, so it's if I'm really sick, it's just crawl 4 feet, open the door, wait 10 minutes, get the dogs back in, close the door, crawl back into bed. Then call my son and tell him I'm sick and he has to come buy me food.
Satalia, what vanity are you using?
Vanity of vanities, all is vanity, saith the Lord.
Satalia.
Section 31.
Ah, yeah, I don't have that one, so
Didn't they
that's
give
why
that?
I felt like your ship looked really unique. You have something I don't have.
Yeah, Section 31 Van Usual is probably the most popular one, the most liked one, because it looks good on literally every ship.
Good
Don't think I've
morning.
ever seen a ship that doesn't look good on it.
Good morning, Zizmer, who says, I was looking at Brian Old Guide's common recipe from 17th century called for a ratio of approximately 3.5 pounds of salt for every gallon of water, which creates a nearly saturated, extremely high percentage brine. That would actually work not just for brining it for moisture, but brining it to remove moisture, preserving it, i.e. pickling. Mine is a cup of salt to a gallon of water, but you can go much higher with water since your goal is just to infuse flavor and moisture.
Oh! I forgot we had to enter the gates. I was just flying around.
You literally said, enter a gateway.
Yeah,
Where's your
you know how
mind?
your brain just kind of checks out sometimes.
Yep. Check
Taking in
and
the
check.
views.
I got a message from my kebab that it was on its way.
Of course it was.
You and remote access to food. It's
That's a standard in Europe, to be honest. Like,
is it really?
yeah.
I'm so far away from anything that I'd actually want to eat.
I have literally everything from Pizza Hut to KFC to McDonald's through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Local
wouldn't want to actually
pizzerias,
eat any of
kebabs.
those.
Maybe
I
we have
eat.
local pizzerias, kebabs. We have even
I'd eat a kebab, but the good kebab place is like 35 miles away.
We even get the local sex shop on it.
Oh my god.
oh, you
So if
maybe
you
do,
don't
we
feel
won't.
like.
I'm so
We
not
can
going
do
there,
real
Taz.
groceries.
TMI.
We can go on a local grocery store with delivery and still get food. You literally don't have to go anywhere anymore. Like,
Weirdly
barely
enough,
leave my
Walmart will
neighborhood.
deliver things like dog food, cat litter, stuff like that. They probably would deliver food too. It's just like, I'm not doing that. But for DoorDash type things, there's nothing that's close and good. So by the time it would get here, it would be cold. And ugh.
It comes hot and fresh.
Yeah.
Delivery people all over the city.
I don't live in the heart
Then
of the
again,
city.
I think it would be different if you lived in the middle of downtown Chicago.
Oh yeah. But then if you're in the middle of downtown Chicago, you're also walking distance to everything. How about a nice steak?
And I
Steak?
am walking distance myself.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not. Though I can walk to my gym. It's just over an hour's walk, which I think would certainly qualify for my exercise. Getting to the gym would qualify for as much as going to the gym.
you can just go back in there and back and
Yeah,
still be
exactly.
having the gym done without actually entering the premise.
So I'm supposed to take one day off a week from the gym, and I thought, well, on the day I'm supposed to take off, I will walk all the way down to the gym because there's actually a nice little breakfast shop right next to it. And then I'd get my exercise, and I'd get breakfast. Yum. So Exismer says, how about a nice steak? Yes, a nice steak is good. I now have a grill, so I can cook outside and properly cook my nice steak.
I actually do have a steakhouse near, relatively near. I still can order in, but I don't think ordering steak sounds like a good idea. It should be
Problem with
on
a
site.
steak from the grocery stores, it's like $20 a pound.
No, we
I'm
can't
just
get
not spending
decent
that kind of
steak
money
in
on a
the
piece of steak.
No, we can't get a decent steak in the grocery store on these days.
Well, I forgot
As a general rule,
why we
not
suddenly
buying
went
meat.
into a beef shortage like 10 years ago, and they really hiked the prices. That I get, so I stopped eating beef then. And ever since then, it's been like, they
Haven't
haven't bothered.
resumed.
Yeah, they haven't lowered the prices back down. I'm like, I don't need to eat beef. There is
Really? Is beef is expensive over that?
oh yeah, crazy expensive. I mean, even ground beef can be $6, $7 a pound, where it used to be $2, $3. There is a farm up in near Fort Wayne that grows their own steak. Has their own cattle farm there.
On trees?
Yeah, exactly. Vegetarian steak.
That's a steak tree.
But they're very proud of their how they raise the cattle and what they feed them, and how they do crop rotation on the ground so that the ground is naturally fertilized. So 1 year it's clover, and then you turn under the clover, and then you grow the grain on it and let animals graze as well as giving them feed, and they get to walk outside. So you get decent tasting beef. It's really expensive.
No while since I've eaten a steak.
Oh, do we need to get back in the gateway? Oops. No, we still got
Yeah,
3
it is
minutes.
invisible. It disappeared.
No, it says we got 4 minutes left. Or no? But there's no more enemies, so I guess we have a gateway. Come on, gateway.
It's
There
invisible.
It is invisible. There we go. I found
It was visible for a moment, and I started going towards it, and it disappeared. I was like, excuse me? Where the hell did you go?
Exismer says sometimes you can skip the supply chain. What I find really funny is as I'm driving into Indy from class, there are signs up along the way about becoming a self-sustaining egg farmer. And this company sells you chicks and teaches you how to raise chicks and how to have just enough chickens to provide your family with eggs.
We have a thing in Norway. If you find the prices at the shops a little bit too high,
Uh-huh.
you can literally walk to the farm and get them for almost half the price.
Oh. Well, you can get a lot of things here from local farmers, eggs being one of them. Honey, butter, not milk.
Potatoes?
Not this time of year.
No.
potato season. People have their potatoes harvested, so I guess they've got them put away. But honestly, I don't need that many potatoes. I don't have enough sunlight to do a garden here. Next home. Few less trees, but that's 5 years away, I think. 5 years to bring my house up to being really nice and selling it. Then start all over again. I don't think they'd let me raise my own chickens here. We have an HOA, and while they're pretty lax about everything, I think chickens in the backyard might be a little over the line.
Hey. Why would that be a problem?
Well, because chickens first thing in the morning can be super noisy. And besides, it's an HOA. They got to do something. But the house I've been looking at, one town over, does not have an HOA. And it's got a big backyard. I could easily put up a chicken coop back there. As long as it doesn't violate regulations, we're cool. When I was living in Illinois, my school had a facility in the industrial park. And across the industrial park was another small business on a couple hundred acres of forested land. And if you were there first thing in the morning, like between 6 and 8 a.m., you would hear the roosters because they were raising their own chickens. And those roosters you could hear for miles. And then they added turkeys, and the turkeys got out one day. Or at least some of them did. And we were out in front of the school having a coffee one morning. My son goes, there's a turkey across the street. I'm like, yeah, right. Oh, my God, there's a turkey across the street. Just walking around, doing turkey things. Oh, hell, in general, yeah, I really don't like HOAs, but ours doesn't do anything other than make it difficult to paint your house. Everything else is, pretty common. Pretty average. I mean, there are rules, like you're supposed to bring in your garbage cans sometime during the week, but a lot of people don't. And you're not supposed to put garbage bags on the side of your house, except it's leaf season, so everybody does, and they just don't actually care. Taz, this dreadnought's still alive. Where are you?
I'm back.
Ah, that explains it.
Wow, we actually had to kill the dreadnought
All by ourselves.
all by ourselves.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't make it to the face with the dreadnought, Taz.
Yep.
I had to get my food, and the delivery guy was...
How can they be that fast?
invalid.
Oh my God, how can they be that fast getting there?
I pretty much live in the center of town.
Oh, okay. Still, even making the food and getting it there.
Yeah, the kebab, they have it all spinning all day. They just need to put it together and just deliver.
Okay, this is... Yeah, I guess there's 5 of us. Can we do a really quick Borg TFO before I get out of here for the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Break that. I'll make it a fast one. Since it's all of us. There we go. A little infected conduit. Weeboo. Weeboo.
Just a moment.
Uh,
Angry cat came home.
I got a
don't
weeboo.
feed her. Weeboo.
Okay, Weeboo.
So, I got my food,
Yes.
ordered my sauce,
Yes.
and they put the sauce in a separate box. That is... Why they do this?
I have no idea. That makes no sense. Oh! So I ordered dinner while we were at the restaurant last night and got fish and chips. And traditionally, fish and chips comes with coleslaw, which this did. Whoever was in the kitchen forgot to put any kind of sauce on the coleslaw, so what I got was a little tiny bowl of shredded lettuce and jalapenos. And no fork.
Oh.
It was, food. I'm not going to complain.
Not well put together.
Yeah, the fish and chips was great. It's just somebody forgot that essential step. And they actually have a really good kitchen, so, I guess off night,
Someone
early,
who's
something.
Tired.
Yeah. I did have a good time at the cinema. It was good to see my boys. The food was good. The movie was excellent. The movie was sad.
I need to remember to turn my weapons on.
Turn your weapons on. It works better that way.
Thinking about eating. Shoot.
Yeah, me too.
You.
I'm going to pew-pew, and then I'm going to go make breakfast, and then I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to walk the dogs, and then I'm going to start my turkey. And somewhere in there get some turkey broth. Oh, I see we split the run today. Okay.
Wait, what?
There you go. Oh hell, says the local deed restricted tried to telling a neighbor they couldn't have their grandkids stay with them because the community was 55 plus. That's actually a real thing. My
What?
What?
yeah, there are communities that are specifically 55 plus, for senior citizens. And part of the restriction is you can't have people under, let's say, 21 staying with you long term. Obviously, you can have them come visit, but they can't move in with you.
Oh,
So, like, for example, you're the only remaining relative for a child,
Yep. Nope.
grandma or
Yep.
something, and like, kids die in a car crash.
Yep.
you
No.
just
Can't happen. Nope.
that's like ad block for your relatives?
But what if you want them to stay?
It doesn't matter. You signed an agreement when you moved in there, and knowing the CCNRs when you move into a community is part of it, especially with the 55 plus communities. So,
I mean,
no,
I'll say
it's
nonsense. I get it, but like, what, you have to move out in case?
yeah. You have to sell your place or move out. Hohel says it wasn't a permanent thing less than a month. Still, even that, I happen to agree with you. It's horrible. Yeah. We stayed with my mother-in-law at their 55 plus place for a week for a vacation. No problems. But when my husband was moving between, this was before we were married, Oklahoma and Chicago, I think it was, he had to stay with them for a month, and the CCNRs were like, no, you can't. So what they did is he stayed with them for 6 days, went to a hotel for a day, stayed with them for 6 days, went to a hotel for a day, did it that way for a while. But yeah, no, if I move again, there is a 55 plus community here. And because they have those deed restrictions, just not going to do that.
It sounds kinda genius, though.
Well, if that's what you want for a community, it is genius. And a lot of times people at that age are still maybe very, very active, and they don't want kids playing. They don't want to have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not something I think I would do, because while I will never have grandkids, it's still kind of ew. I don't mind that my neighbors have got their kids playing out in the backyard. That's great. Fine. I don't care. Doesn't hurt me. But I do need to get coffee and breakfast, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to try being on tonight. If everything goes right, we should be back around 5 p.m. Since that 6 to 9 is not working with the work they're not doing yet on my...
You know your son can have an accident and suddenly you'll have grandkids.
I think the accident requires the prior step of knowing a girl.
And
Doesn't
then
he?
interacting with that girl.
No, he does not have any girlfriends. He hasn't for decades.
Did his last one treat him poorly?
Yes. His one and only treated him. Yeah, his one and only treated him poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it really hard to trust him.
Yeah. And then we get into the fun part of it. He goes, I saw you and Dad, you were married forever, and that did not look like something I wanted to do. Oh, okay. It was not
Ouch.
it was not the best marriage out there.
Yeah, but
It happens.
For each other.
Yeah. I mean, we stuck it out for almost 40 years, so I guess there was something there, just maybe not what he wanted for his life. Lexer says he could get a passport. He has a passport. But he also has this a job that he loves. He did adopt. He adopted Enoch the cat. He first adopted Fifi, but Fifi and Enoch did not get along, so I now have Fifi.
Hold on. How can you have a half Swedish son and he's ignoring women like the plague? By default, he should have like 50% irresistible genes to women.
In my opinion, he's totally irresistible, and he's intelligent, and he makes money.
Well, the intelligent part will kind of make sure he stays on the right path.
Well, sometimes the intelligence part is what keeps him away from women.
Yep.
Yeah, you see other people out there in those relationships, and it's like, nope.
I ain't doing that yet.
Yeah. Ooh, no. It's so
Well,
not
you
happening.
try and get him a Swedish girlfriend. They have some morals left.
Well, we've been over there.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's not attracted to them, but at the same time, it's just like, I got a job, I got friends, I'm good. Whatever. Believe me, I do not need grandchildren. Well, yeah, I understand what you were going for, Hohel. He just prefers friends over long-term relationships and pets over kids. Yeah, I can't
That
imagine
is
him
the
with kids.
highest level of comfort with oneself. That is one level of comfort that he just doesn't need all the grief and the headache, probably.
No, he has female friends. He just doesn't.
Yeah, but like friends.
Yeah, friends. Exactly. That's it. Lexer says North American millennial girls are a pain. Yep. Yippity yep. I mean, in this day and age, is this an Ethereum on DS9? I have no idea. Hang on a second there. Yep, I would say so. Satali just sent me an image. What was I saying? No, I won't read too many stories about women, modern women, specifically North Americans, who girls don't want to have a job, don't want to be self-supporting, want somebody to take care of them, and my thought goes to, ew. I wanted somebody to take care of me for about a month, and then I realized that's horrible. You know, I want my own money, I want to make my own decisions. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll work for it. It's okay. I'm fine with working. Anyway, I'm so out of here. We should be back around 5. Hohel says, and they wonder why I'm gay. Hey, I don't wonder why anybody's gay. You know, that's... There's some guy from Vietnam who goes to, like, the Goodwill equivalent in Vietnam, and finds clothes that's just awful, and then he goes and models them, and it's like, oh my god, it is so gorgeous. And
It's very self-explanatory in Hohel's name, though.
okay. True that. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful morning. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome. Oh, he moved my Moopsy thing. I almost hit the wrong button. Here we go.
Moopsy.
Oops, wrong one.
Who are you?
We are the knights who say Moopsy.
Talk to you guys later.